Hello, ladies and gentlemen, guys and gals, friendly femmes and fellows all. Last time around, there wasn't much audio going on from my side of things. The voice cut out for some reason, but nevertheless, I press on. So I'll start with a recap. Last time, we saw the beginnings of the invasion against Thranduil's halls go underway in earnest, and we have been at us comes Lord Saruman the White from Isengard himself, and we also have Shivas, the desert sand, coming from Mordor, and in addition to this, a number of Angmar forces have tried their hand at invading us from the north. And we had a few skirmishes and beat back most of them. And now King Legolas goes on the counter-offensive while Thranduil's halls prepares for war. Now, we are here at Litash, where we will apply some pressure to Angmar. Legolas's army consists of wonderful forces, and we are up against some that are not too shabby themselves. We have Hunthor commanding the garrison. We have Dark Blades. We have Mount Graham Marauders, Mount Graham Raiders, Iron Crown Longbowmen, and some Orc Defenders, upgraded indeed. So, yeah. So they have actually got a militia armory, it seems. So we're up against archers, we're up against cavalry, and of course the signature witch knights of the old witch realm that frighten our infantry and are just generally a bit of a pain to deal with because they are so heavily armored. But we'll give it a go.
Be allowed to triumph this day.
Our spy opened the gates to allow us into the settlement, so we'll see what happens. This is, I think this is actually my first time fighting in Litash, so this will be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. So here we are at Litash on a foggy day. And what we have, well, we've got a nice big wall and 2 gates, it seems. 2 gates. And then of course we have a mountain, and then the square itself. So we have 2 points of entry here. I find it only fitting that Legolas goes in this way. Along with our heaviest forces. And then we can send over here. We'll send our Woodland scouts, very fast moving archers. We can send some Elder Council to back them up, along with let's go with these lads, this light infantry brigade sorts, and then maybe some cavalry in from the side. That'll be good. And then we have the axemen of the Woodland realm coming in from the front.
Excellent.
We'll see how they do.
Our spy has opened the gates. Let's be done with this wretched siege.
So the first point of order will be to run everybody in here. Try to see if we can set up kind of foothold on their flank. Because if we can, that would be wonderful. And then we can also send our cavalry in. See if we can just ride around inside the settlement and harass them with it. Okay, let's see. What are they doing here? They are evacuating the walls. They're actually coming out. Wow. Sallying forth with the Mount Graham Marauders. Kind of forgot to place these sentinels, but they're fast moving. They'll get there. Okay.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us.
Let's see. They do have some cavalry coming to meet us, but our troops are very well equipped to deal with them, I should think. Maybe not the cavalry. We'll pull those out again, actually. Oh dear. Okay. So, what do we have here? Let's see. Marauders charging into our sentinels, but they didn't do too much damage, so I'm fine with that.
The battle is very much in our favor.
Witch Knights over there. Okay, well, let's actually that's a pretty good place to have them. So we'll start firing upon them, and then our axemen will make their way over there. Let's activate swiftness. Let's see. Okay, they've diverted quite a number of troops over here. So it will be a real struggle to actually maintain this offensive over here. But that means that they have left this avenue rather undefended, which we shall use to our advantage. Cavalry, move over to this side. This is now the most exposed flank. Okay. You and go there. Sentinels, are you done with those guys? Yes, you seem to be. Run over there. Okay. You know what? Let's just attack them with the full might of those forces in there, and because we can actually overwhelm them with numbers. It's not every day the elves get a chance to do so, but this is it. Certainly one such case. Okay. Still one Mount Graham Marauder. One Moranic Marauder left, and he got slain. Okay. Our axemen are decimating their witch knights as we speak. It's very nice. Okay, but their longbowmen are doing a number on us, so let's make sure to get those guys out of the fight as soon as possible. We're going to charge in our heavy archers. And then these guys, they can form up. Over here. Okay, let's see what we got. Over here. This might be a slightly costly battle, but should be alright. 8 witch knights remaining, okay. Ooh, axemen coming into the dark blades. Okay, I didn't plan for that, but they just kind of did that on their own. And they are just whittling them down to the last man, the general himself, taking blow after blow, and yet he runs. But those dark blades, they're not holding up too well against our soldiers, so it's nice. Okay, Woodland scouts, let's send you over and engage those longbowmen. They won't give you that much trouble, I should think. So, what do we have here? Oops. Okay, the witch knights want to play. Come on, get him.
Our men have slain the
There
enemy
you
general.
go.
Without him, his troops will lose their will to
Okay.
fight.
Now let's try to get these archers dealt and done with. Because if we can do that, then we can eliminate the advantage of their towers. And their towers are probably what's going to kill most of our troops
Only
today.
half the enemy force remains.
Go. Right, put settlers. Go over there.
Our men have taken control of the castle. The enemy army flees the field.
That's
Pursue
what I
and run
like
them
to
down.
see. And they have nowhere
Be
to run
awed
to.
by the victory we have won here today.
18% lost. You know, yeah, not the best numbers in the world, but we were up against some solid troops, and they had their towers and support. Yeah, overall very even matter. But the ones I'm most concerned with our losses, and the ones taking the most losses are our axemen, as we can see here, and the scouts. The scouts I'm okay with. They're pretty easy to replace. So, we have now effectively told Angmar that we do indeed mean business. And that every blow dealt against us will be visited manifold upon themselves.
Our lands will be safe once more. Guard this area.
Yeah, let's sack it. And Mount Graham Stables. We can't make anything with that building. Why is that actually? It's interesting. Which King's Hall? Don't need that. Roman Barracks. Won't need that. Mount Graham Stables. Don't need that apparently either. General Armorer. Okay. Let's see if we can get a dance guild in here. We can upgrade some armor for our troops, which is nice indeed.
For the lights! Elven warriors! Elves! Elven warriors!
Okay.
Elves!
Yeah. That's nice. Okay. Okay, so we got some Elven King's Guard at our capital, which is very nice because we do have to defend that now. They shall come in very, very handy indeed. Now, part of me wants to wait for these guys to arrive, but I feel somewhat emboldened by this victory, and I think we can take whatever they have to offer.
Assail them!
So let's see what we get. Is this going to be a bridge battle? If so, then I'm so sorry, Saruman. You... I mean, yeah. They don't have any siege. They don't have any notable archers, really, except for Saruman's Guard of the Hand, which come with some of the most powerful crossbows this game can offer. 160 meter range, which is a lot for a crossbow unit. They're usually around the, 140 meter range mark, sometimes even lower. Yeah, an equal number of troops usually turns in the favor of the elves.
Wipe the blight from this land!
So let's see what terrain we do get. I'm pretty sure we can. Okay, we get a standard battle map, but with a hill advantage. If we can, it's gonna be hard to take proper advantage of it because of where we're positioned. But yeah, I guess it doesn't matter as much. So long as we're not completely disadvantaged by the terrain, we should be all right. So let's go. This, like this. This will be our main archer line. Let's go like this, like this, like this, like this, and like this.
Be ready.
And these Hinadawa, they are going to be so critical to our success. In general, I mean, not super, not to the greatest degree in this battle, but oh my word, they can really mess with some orcs, I tell you. Okay, let's use our bogart. These guys are not particularly powerful against cavalry, but they're powerful enough nonetheless. Let's make sure those marauders don't get to do too much. Okay, vanguard, yeah, why not? Guard of the hand. I do want to put some pressure on them, so let's use our finest archers to shoot them. Elven King's Guard, 11 missile attack. Very high accuracy across a 220 meter range. Which is considerable. Okay. Let's move them up to the side. They seem to be coming for us in a flanking maneuver, so let's go to meet them. It's Bogard. Let's put them like this. Okay. Ooh, yeah, you guys go to town on those Nazkai units. They have extra HP, don't they? 2 extra hit points and 18 armor. Jesus, they'll take a long time to whittle down, but you know, I'm sure these horse archers will get there eventually. Okay. Reavers, 20% of them have died before our battle lines have even met. Which is what I like to see. Speaking generally. Some raiders giving you grief.
If we continue like this, we will
They have
smash the
even
enemy.
killed a single than that guy. They are so powerful, those. I mean, despite their small number. They shouldn't be overestimated either, but really? Okay, yeah, that's the end of him. Good. No more cavalry for them. And that's important because we don't want these archers to die. Okay. And we've got... Yeah, they're not doing too great. They need some assistance from other friends. And you know what? They're going to get it. They are. We just need to kick our horse archers into gear, and we need to get these Elder Council over here. What a nice line. Okay. These guys. Okay. The gate guard just charged right into the archer line. Fine. I guess I'm okay with that. Okay. Let's put these Hinadao to work against the Urukai Raiders. Okay. Wonderful. Charge the Bane Guard. And here fall the arrows of the Hinadao. Not the most effective way of using them. They are a bit better at close range, but they just don't have a tactical advantage in this type of battle setup. Still very powerful though. They'll cause some grief among the enemy. Absolutely. Horse archers, yeah. You're doing your job all right. Elder Council being beaten by Orkman spear guards things. I'm not sure I'm down with that. Doesn't seem like you should be having much trouble with them. Come on. So shoot them and help your friends. Help your friends. Nice. Very nice. Okay, that even things out a bit. Next volley will be more decisive, I'm sure. Okay. Hinadao coming into position. We're going to do a nice flanking maneuver, and we're going to try to snipe Saruman with these wonderful, wonderful archers. How many arrows do they have? 20. Okay. 20 body-piercing arrows, it should be mentioned. Wow. The arrows seem to not hit much of anything at all. Wow. Okay. Those NASCAR have actually done a bit of a number on this side there. Some Urukai archers firing back, but yeah. They had dealt a volley of Hinadao fire. Not the most efficient use of them, but that's it. Wonderful job, guys. Let's push you a bit closer. These Elven King's Guard. Engage the Urukai archers. And there he is, Saruman himself, bloodied and beaten, but still standing strong. Oh, and he charges his men into the fray, wishing to engage the Elven King's Gate Guard. So we will do well to weaken these Guard of the Hand a bit, because otherwise they might very well just turn the tide, because they are so strong melee fighters. Okay. These guys, we've got some NASCAR throwing bombs. Guard of the Hand, they have lost a few. Oh my god, they have done a number on our gate guards, so okay. You guys, Hinadao, just hang back for now. Kinda want to distract these NASCAR. So I'm gonna do it with my horse archers. I'm unsure if it's the best thing to do, but it's the thing that I'm committing to. Sometimes you just have to commit. Being led by Saruman, none of these orcs they just don't know how to quit. Okay, they actually took down a couple of them. These horse archers, so that's nice. The Woodland Sentinels are doing pretty well. Oh, guard of the hand. Take care of them, please. That's your job now. Come on, gate guards. Take care of the guard of the hand. No, no, not like that. Come on, get to it. Jesus. They just don't quit. Damn it. Okay, they need some cavalry support, I think. Spear guard, yeah, they need to go down. They are upgraded, it seems, so that would explain their higher stats. Yeah. Okay, unleash your arrows, guys. Come on. Thank you very, very much.
Saddle up.
Praise be the accuracy of elves. Praise be. Got some other King's Bowguard. They could verily indeed join the fray. Let's see, let's put these guys over there. We have taken down most of them. What truly, the only real threat that truly remains is the guard of the hand. As should be expected. I mean, in a fight where Saruman is on the field, he should really be the last of all to fall. And we charge right into him. Doesn't do anything at all. Doesn't even suffer a scratch. But his unit is being diminished in strength. And that's all we're about right now. We're about diminishing that unit in strength. Damn it, 30% of our forces have died today. Guys. Yeah, why not? Take the lot of you. Just chase down those guards with a hand. Okay, we'll start speeding it up a bit. Surely, charge from both sides by angry elves would do something, right? And there stands the last of his battalion. Verily, one of the finals. I mean, come on, take him down. He just doesn't quit. Saruman does not quit. I suppose he wouldn't. He's a Maya, so. But his spear guard too. I mean, blimey. And there he is, taking blow after blow after blow. And he doesn't give in, he tries to fight back. He tries to find a more favorable position. Runs through the whole lot trying to get away, but he can't, so he hits back.
Our men have slain
Yes.
the enemy general. The enemy army
succumbs.
flees the field. Pursue and run them down. Be awed by the victory we have won here today.
Elven King's Axe Guard and the Gate Guard, they really made the difference on this day. The Hintertower also did alright, actually. Considering they're low number and how disadvantaged they are in a situation like this. I mean, the Hintertower are really meant to get maximum, to hit a huge army hard. And they especially do well against lightly armored troops, and as it happened, all these orcs seemed rather heavily armored, making their body-piercing projectiles a bit less impactful. And also, of course, the enemy spread out and engaged us immediately, allowing us little time to utilize their peculiar strengths. But we did win. Nah. The Lord of Isengard is dead. Saruman has fallen.
Come, my brothers.
Let's see where we can retrain. What should we retrain, I suppose? What about those? Elven King's Guard. Yeah, I think that'll have to be it. Maybe we'll push those down the line in order to retrain some of our forces. I think that looks alright.
For the light.
And then we can move these elves to Thranduil's halls. That'll be nice. We can retrain them for armor, but it's not really important at the moment.
I respect you.
We have bolstered our numbers.
Have a taste of my blade.
Yeah, the Hintertower will shine against an enemy like this, where it's just wave after wave of orcs.
It will be
This,
an honor
sure, because they got
defeating
a
you.
lot of trash like this. They'll just be arrow fodder in its most raw form. What happens if we take out Legolas?
Over here, elves.
They don't like as much.
Elves.
Okay, but Mornanian can actually leave Mount Gundabad
Over
alright.
here, elves.
So what I'm going to do is take these troops
Swiftly.
here,
Form up, sire.
and I am going to take Mornanian, and then the next turn
Elves, we
we
must give up
will
the road.
put him in Litash. Cross our fingers that he can maintain public order, and then we shall continue towards Mount Gundabad, because I think that would be a fitting climactic end, at least to the victory conditions. Whether the campaign continues, that's another matter. We'll have to see about that. Yeah. Okay, let's end the turn. I'll be very interested indeed to see what other invasion forces arrive. We have as of yet, registered 2 armies on our perimeter, including the Nazgul fellow in the top left corner of the screen, his banner just being out of sight. And then we have the Angmar general, and I assume that the Angmar general will be knocking on our doorstep, and that the Nazgul will be within a day's march, which means that we can pick them off one by one, which will be useful, because when you are outnumbered, as we clearly are in the strategic sense, if you're sitting upon a grand plan to conquer Middle-earth, now is time to put it into action. Well, funny you should say that. The corner dragon. Yes, okay. So when Rune is defeated, it seems that Dorwinion will indeed have met their victory conditions. Thrain
Count on me as your ally.
is invading Mordor, and they already have a plain of Litlat. So Mordor is actually on the back foot at the moment. That's very interesting, but they're still pushing at Gondor, but with considerably less force, it seems. And Rune's military might lives on in the armies of Mordor. But, of course, getting back to the north. Yeah, let's go that, and then we'll build up practice ranges like there's no tomorrow. Okay,
By the light of Elbereth.
let's see what happens when we do like this and this. Nice! It's just able to clinch it.
Yes, my lord. Elves.
Let's
Come on! Come, my brothers.
leave a few troops.
Elves. For the light. My lord. For the light.
I really want all of these.
Yes, my lord.
Let's just
Swiftly.
use them.
Sire. Over here, elves.
But of course. Let's take these guys, send those back, and
By the
that
light
should
of Elbereth.
do it.
Reinforcements. Sire. Follow me.
And let's use Legolas
Orders
to build a tower.
We will need that elven warrior.
Okay. What else you got, Angmar?
Approaching quietly.
Not a whole lot, it seems. Well, Guardians of Carn Dum. Yeah. It's a good governor. Let's see if we can get inside. I'm counting on you. I think this bodes well.
Watching.
Yes, we have successfully infiltrated Carn Dum, leveraging an 80% chance to open the gates in case of attack. So, you know,
Come, my
the
brothers.
little things like complete tactical superiority. Those are the things that matter, isn't it? Okay. Back to Thranduil's halls.
Let us settle matters on the field of battle.
You know what? Yeah, I agree. Let's do that.
Scatter them.
What do you say? Oh, they got 4 bodyguard units coming at us. Okay. So a lot of witch knights. But apart from that, I mean, yeah. Snorwalk spears are actually their best unit apart from that. Got some warg raiders. Basically nothing. We will have to keep them off our archers, more lightly armored units, but I mean, in general, the only things that really pose an actual threat will be their bodyguards. Because they are pretty powerful. I mean, 13 attack, 5 charge, and 28 defense bonus. Yeah. But we will take them on, as is the Elven custom as of late.
Fight to the end!
But your end isn't even nigh. And then if Mordor besieges as well, that's that, and we'll take them on as they try to plow through our gate. Move these over here actually, then they can come round from the side, perhaps get some good kills in that aspect. We have our horse archers. They can act as a kind of protecting. They can act as some kind of protection against enemy attacks upon our flank. Yeah, I think that makes it work. Don't you? Well, you can't really respond, but I hope you approve of my tactical choices. Okay. So what are they doing? They have a whole host of infantry there on the side. Okay, so and a lot of bodyguards coming right down the middle. So we shall put our archers over there. We shall send our horse archers over to deal with these warg raiders, and then yeah, the Hinadawa, they should do wonders against these. Yeah, oh Jesus, they're just yeah, that's what Hinadawa are truly made for, just plucking holes in large battalions. Oh dear. Okay. Okay. Let's see. We'll take, I think, these axemen. I will put them forward. We'll take this Elder Council and we'll put them in this direction. Try to form a sort of perimeter against this onslaught bearing down upon our flank. Okay. And have we successfully crushed these wards? Kind of. Okay. But let's charge them. You guys. Let's shoot those witch knights. They look like they have an axe to grind. Okay.
The battle is
What do we
very
have
much
here?
in our favor.
Thralls and
Victory will be
snow
ours.
spears. Well, you have 120% movement rate, so you should be able to outrun basically anything they throw at you. So. You know, okay. Let's then take this bowguard, get them over there, and have some witch knights. Yeah, they need dealing with. Let's. The witch knights are out of their depth, it seems. Okay. Okay. Let's move these back. And these witch knights, they're just getting peppered. They've been turned into Swiss elven archery trees. Okay, they're kind of turning around, so let's pick at them while their backs are turned. Oh, come on, lads.
Bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Slam, 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 the ram.
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be
Jesus.
ours.
Took down almost half of their battalion in the volley. That is what you might call remarkable. First of their generals have fallen. We'll get a bit closer. Oh, the second of their generals have fallen. Okay. This battle is basically decided. So, let's see what we have. Let's push into. Oh, these witch knights. Thank you. You have some axes. They need to meet those guys. Okay. Thralls, they're decimated. Shoot those hillmen, please. Snow spears, they've been dealt with. I mean, yeah. I am feeling lively today, so let's just let's run our Hinadar into them and see how they do. And they have just killed them straight off. Well, run back then. You're being chased by witch knights, but you know, soon you won't be seeing witch knights, but witch knights? Were there any? I don't know anymore, because all that lies about us are, you know, examples of Swiss elven archery cheese waiting for the chopping board. So many holes, who can tell cheese from man anymore? Who can no longer tell man from cheese? Okay. These guys. Wonderful, wonderful elves. Let's form a proper line.
Our men have slain the enemy general.
Yes.
Without him, his
General
troops
has
will lose their will
died.
to fight.
Just okay. Hinadara coming through. Oh, I have a job for my cavalry now.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Okay. Any other fleeing foes? Oisian. Oisian the Fearless. Being chased down by a mob of elves. Let's speed it up a bit. Oh, who do I have there? We have a general running. We have a general running. Let's get him, boys. Let's get him.
Be awed by the victory
Wonderful.
we have won here today.
97 casualties in opposition to 1617. The Hinadara, 301 casualties from their expertly wielded bows, but the Elven King Axe Guard coming in a close second. They took a few casualties in doing so, but man, they're good. they're really good too. If he gets it, eat all the world. Well, we are coming up upon a fitting end for this episode, I think. We might just see through to laying siege to Carn Dum itself. And make that just to, you know, pique interest at the episode to come. Oh, Furtath, you... Oh... Yeah. No. You're going to die. I'm sorry. Farewell. One witch knight after another. And there goes another one, biting the dust.
I'm gonna stick you.
Shivas. A very powerful general, as he should be. He's a rascal after all. Okay. Put those together. Elven King's Guard, they're pretty high up there in terms of numbers, so they don't necessarily need retraining, but let's go those, and maybe maybe like that, because those are good units to have. And then if we get another turn, we'll if we can get all the axemen at once, why don't we?
Elven warriors.
Let's go like that.
Elves.
Good. I think that's gonna do it. And the goblins of Moria don't like us. Ah, well, too bad. Don't care too much about what they think. And our economy is coming along quite nicely.
Speak to our dignitaries.
Oh, hello.
My lord.
I want to get to see what's on the other side of Goblin Town, so I'm going to try to infiltrate it.
My lord.
Oh, we have an Angmar diplomat here. Horsa.
My lord.
But here we go. Let's see. Moria controlling the Ruda uplands.
Approaching quietly.
Quite a sizable garrison in Cameth Bryn. Muslur. Yeah, they're not going to be ceding that to anyone anytime soon.
Impossible, my lord. Investigating with discretion, my lord.
What is that? That is... Okay, so... Wow, Anduin holds the Edinburghs. Okay. So Angmar is quite up against it. But, you know, that's how we like them, isn't it? Angmar with their backs to the wall.
My lord speaks highly of you. My lord. Yes, my lord. My lord.
So let's see.
Without question. Yes.
And the Northern Dunedain are
Your
getting in
lord.
on them as well.
Without question. Stopping
yeah, just,
here. Yes,
Angmar
my
can't
lord.
catch a break
I shall continue
at
tomorrow.
this point.
Yes,
They have
my
sent
lord.
all their forces in
Have a taste of my blade.
a suicide mission to attack the Wood Elven throne. Now, all
Yes,
they
my
have
lord.
left is just
Have a taste
bits
of
and
my
pieces
blade.
with which they try to scrounge together a defensive force against the mighty armies of Eriador bearing down upon them. And of course Legolas swiping in from the east. Yeah. Let's see. I'm considering what faction to play next. I might start another campaign because I don't think this one will sustain us quite until the release of version 5. I do want to there are some factions I do want to play when version 5 comes, such as Ered Luin and Bree. Getting some extra Dwarven units with Bree, I've heard. That's going to be nice, and Dorwinion especially. Mordor could also be quite cool in version 5, I think. Bladesmith Guilds and Dane's Halls. Why not? So, but until then, I am trying to come up with a list of possible factions to play after this campaign. So, let's see. It could be we could take the Ardenheim and just send them off anywhere into the world. That's always fun. Another thing I could do is take Rune and perhaps make it a bit of a backstabbing Rune that attacks Mordor. There's also another choice I've considered is doing a Carn Dum campaign. Dwarves of Carn Dum.
Ready, elves? Engage!
I think that would be fun. Or we could do a Candish one. That's also good. I had a lot of fun with I've played Canned once and I had a lot of fun with it, so that would also be pretty cool. Or a Gondor campaign, maybe. I mean, I got nothing against Gondor either. But really, any of the factions that's not going to see substantial changes in version 5, because you know, if they are to be changed substantially, I would want to play with those changes and show them to you all. I would love that chance to get to do that. Okay, now we've invested a lot into our military.
Elven warriors. Yes, my lord.
And I kind of want to send these guys off on their merry old way north.
Onward!
Because it doesn't seem these lands are going to become unsafe anytime soon.
My lord?
Mordor is tied up with Gondor and Dorwinion and I mean Dale too. Eventually, at least. So okay. Whether to attack or not to attack. I mean, this is just almost not even fair. The forces they're sending against us. Oh, there we have Morgoth, a nice guard general with what appears to be a completely inferior force. Well, good luck with that, my man.
My lord.
Let's see what Angmar has here. So we have Morvatarth held by Vale at the Anduin. And then we have Mount Graham right there. Legolas will take another turn. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just keep retraining troops here. And then
I'm gonna stick you.
if they don't attack me in the next turn, I will attack them just so that we catch them
Have a taste of my blade.
before Morgoth gets to us. Okay. What do I have here? It seems that Angmar still holds Barkaleg. Yes, they do. And they have upgraded it into a castle, it would seem. I think no, that is a city. Okay, so that's an Angmar city. Okay. But for how long, I wonder? For how long? Because they border Ered Luin, Northern Dunedain, the Anduin Vale, and the Woodland Realm. 4 powerful factions right on their doorstep. It's just a matter of time, really. For anyone wondering, you can still use your keyboard shortcuts whilst doing these, whilst doing battle. Oh, sorry, in between turns. So, for instance, if you press the H key, it'll take you to your capital. If you want to have a look at it as the turn progresses. Ooh, Lord Skull.
It will be an honor defeating you.
With dark blades. Okay. I mean, we don't really have the forces to stave him off in the north, and he'll just walk right into Valesman territory. He might be in trouble there, because, yeah, the Vale are still enemies of theirs. Let's put up the tax rate in here. Just like that, I guess. Okay, so Mordor is... he's even turned his back to me. I mean, that's just rude. Forget about strategic sense, that's just rude. Okay, Ostengile ready to upgrade. We're going to lift it out of its poor orcish state. Art gallery in Earnrunen, very welcome indeed. Okay. Well, we have a formidable force. Let's take it out for a walk. Now, this is an actual... well, I hesitate to use the word challenge because our units are so good, especially at dealing with large armies like this. I do have some Morgul's Chosen, which are some very heavily armored units. They got some Soren's Will, which can pose a bit of trouble, but still. And then of course we have Shivas with Temple Wards, and they will be trouble. But still, we do have some armor piercing units, and I don't see this go badly, truly, I must admit.
Send them back to their underworld.
Especially considering that we have a unit of Hinadawa that can just kill hundreds and hundreds of orcs.
Units, await my orders.
Okay, this time I think I would like to actually go for a slightly different positioning. So I'll take our heavy archers. They shall form the backbone of our army as usual, and then we have the perimeter. like this. Yes, I think this will be good. We'll have them stand like this. These wonderful fellows over there. We have the horse archers. They don't have any cavalry at all, so it's not much to worry about there. And we have our Hinadawa coming in from the flank, as per usual, with the wonderful, wonderful arrows. Okay, they do have some archers, but they seem to be coming right at us, so let's put these horsemen upon the hill. There we have their flank with Orc Band. Let's just march a little bit further so we can get a bit of a more accurate shot. The Hinadawa arrows are precious. We want to use them well. And of course, our general can fire when ready. They have some orc archers, some more orc archers, some halberds, and then they have the temple wards. Most threatening unit on the field today. But yeah, let's shoot at. What should we shoot at? Yeah, maybe just some Morannon Guard, just to try to kick the enemy into gear. Slam, slam, slam the ram. One volley equals 2% of their forces. If we could keep that up mathematically, you know, that would mean that this entire unit just could take out 40% of their army, which would be rather insane. But yeah, okay, that's 4%. Let's see how they react to that. They usually react with befuddlement and then anger. Let's see if we have successfully stoked their ire. Okay, they are pulling into our ranged units. Our wall of arrows that rises from the trees. Okay. These cavalrymen will just move around the flank in effort to disrupt their archers once the bulk of their army is moved away. You know what? Let's just keep you guys completely still. Let's put you into hiding for now. Yes, come on. Nice. Okay. Have the enemy focus upon our main battle line. That would be nice. There's some black orcs that might come back for us. I'm completely okay with that. Just come on, gentlemen. Okay. We have our view of the flank. And what are they doing? They're just dallying about while getting shot. I mean, not the best tactic, Shiva's old mate. Not the best tactic at all. Let's pull these guys away. Okay, coming in with a lot of troops here. Shoot the Morannon Guard, please. Okay, now We have some archers to deal with.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Kill those black orcs for me, please. You guys. Take out those orcs. Just stay out of melee range and shoot as merrily and frequently as you can. At the helpers, please. Okay. You guys, move away. You are not to let those orc band catch you. Do 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 do. And you guys, you did as intended. Okay, let's take you guys and shoot those orcs. Just a single volley. Give them something to think about as they come near you. I mean, yeah, one volley from these guys is like a cavalry charge. It's so powerful. And shoot them again. Why not? Okay, we got some more archers. Let's make sure they don't forget who we are. Shoot the orc band. Very nice, very nice, very nice indeed. Okay. There comes a Morannan guard over there. Temple wards. Okay, we need to shoot those guys resolutely. What is their armor rating? 17! Oh, Jesus. Okay, you have run into Morgul's Chosen. Can you? No, no, you don't have the time. Run away. Run away! Run away!
Only half the enemy force
Damn
remains.
it, you're gonna get caught. You're gonna lose a couple. But it's gonna be alright. Yeah, shoot them around and guard, that's fine by me. Okay, our general is in combat, but how's he doing? Pretty well at least. So, that is indeed something. Bogard, who can you shoot actually? Let's shoot the temple wards. That'll be nice. Catch them in a bit of a crossfire between elven archers. Okay. How are Hinadao doing? Alright. Let's take that one off. Pull you guys out and then shoot. Yeah, you got caught by the Moran Guard, which isn't the best thing that can happen, but you know, neither the worst. Nice. Run away from the orcs. Run away from the orcs. Run away from the orcs. Run down the orc archers, please. Shoot the Morgul's Chosen, please. They have a high armor stat, so they survived the first volley alright, but let's see if the second volley doesn't do a bit of good. Yeah, okay, that went a bit better. Thank you, lads. Thank you very much. Okay. And you guys charging in. Okay, we got some Elven King's Axe Guard. And they got an axe to grind with Sheamus. And oh my, the temple walls have just been decimated, and now we shall compound upon it. We shall. Oh, what do we have here? Morgul Chosen. Okay. All sentinels go against those Morgul Chosen. Oh, nice. What do we got here? Shoot the Morgul Chosen, please. And move those guys away. Maybe charge them in again. Okay, we got some they do. As soon as Sheamus is no more, I mean, saying he dies is a bit of a misnomer, isn't it? We can't really kill those Nazgul as such. Oh, yes, you beautiful, beautiful archer friends. You have cut them down to 42. Ah, okay. Okay, and you guys, you. And here. Sheamus and his meeting the end of the road. At least this road. Let's see if we can give them a nice volley just to greet them. Come on. No. Okay. Ah. Okay. These horse archers. Let's charge into these archers. Skate guards.
Remove them.
Come on. Be a bit brash about it. That's nice. Thank you very much. Okay, took about 10 of them. 9 of them. But they'll get another volley! Which takes their number down even further. Taking out another 10. And those are heavily armoured units, so not even the ideal matchup again for Hinadawa, but
our men have slain the enemy
oh
general.
yes,
Without him, his troops will lose their will to
Sheamus
fight.
is no more, at least for now. And the Morgul's Chosen just decide, no, you know what, we're not gonna take it. Ah, how wonderful.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs.
And the
It's
entire
time
enemy
to press
force
the
just
attack.
routs. So okay, we've taken some losses, but I dare say that this is a job pretty well done.
The enemy are utterly vanquished.
12%, yeah.
This is a great victory, worthy of only the mightiest of generals.
Thank you very much. Good sir. Hinada, 422. Woodland Horse Archers, with all their charging, 323. That's very nice too. And our Elven King's Guard, also doing well, both in the 200s. Elven King's Bowguard, getting some good shots off, I imagine. Yes. And the Axeman also. I mean, all around, this is a very well done. The Axe Guard, yeah, I was too slow in committing them to the fight. They just had nothing to do. But the Gate Guard, I mean, even though there were like 20 of them at battle start, no, less than that even, they took out 91. Yeah, you should never underestimate Elven melee forces, even though they may pride themselves upon their archers. This is very much showcasing the resilience of their melee troops. Those Gate Guard units, they can really save you in a pinch. And they hold the line so well simply because they can kill the enemy so well. I think that calls for a little drink of water in this case.
Set up an ambush.
Yeah. Let's get rid of them. Good tidings, my lord. Yes, indeed we do. We do protect the Elven lands.
Like the wind.
Okay. Now, of course, we do have
For the light.
quite a bit of retraining to do.
My lord.
Let's retrain those. Let's see, we have
Yes, my lord.
our archers, so let's also retrain some of those. Let's do it like that. That'll be good. Okay, our relationships with Angmar and Mordor have worsened. I wonder why. There's nothing like war to create a bit of animosity between states, is there? Nah. Okay. And Skuld coming in from the north. Well, we'll see what he
Lay
does.
it to ruins.
Ooh. You know what? I'm going to assault that. And my, do they get a garrison. So here we, yeah, they get both Westron defenders and Orc defenders. But, most crucially, we have access to their very gates. So, Fimbran, I hope you're prepared, because in the next episode of The Rise of the Woodland Realm, King Legolas, Conqueror of Gundabad, will turn his attention towards Carn Dum. But for now, that will be all, everyone. So, I hope you have enjoyed. If you have watched this far, I do indeed commend you, really. So, have a think. Maybe post a comment about what nation, what faction should take over once this campaign concludes. I'm not saying that this will be with the victory conditions themselves, because I just do enjoy the Woodland Realm, so I might pop in from time to time after that. But I do want another campaign to take over where this one left off. So, what do you say? This might be the battle that gives us the victory conditions. So tune in next time to do that, and until then, have a wonderful day, morning, evening, and or night, and I will see you around.